In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 18, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Philadelphia 76ers. Playoff contenders will meet for a huge clash on Friday night, with the Dallas Mavericks visiting the Philadelphia 76ers at the Wells Fargo Center. Dallas enters in 5th place in the West at 43-26 after picking up a 113-111 win over the Brooklyn Nets on Wednesday. Failing to cover as a 3-point favorite, Philadelphia earned a 118-114 road win over the Cleveland Cavaliers on Wednesday, pushing as a 4-point favorite while improving to 42-26 overall. Good for 3rd in the East. These teams met on February 4th in Dallas, with the Mavericks winning 107-98 as a 1-point underdog. Both of these teams made changes at the trade deadline that drastically reshaped the roster, but Philadelphia is still trying to fit the pieces together, while the Mavericks have gelled instantly with a strong run of play. The Mavericks will be shorthanded once again, as Theo Pinson and Reggie Bullock are both out, while Marquise Chris is listed as questionable. The 76ers will be sweating on the availability of Joel Embiid, who is listed as questionable with back soreness. The Dallas Mavericks continue to get disrespected by oddsmakers, and all they're doing is winning games and covering numbers. The Mavericks are also a proven road team, where they win by an average of 2 points. The Philadelphia 76ers are coming off a cold week, and they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 2 points with a struggling offense. Dallas has completely transformed its defense in year 1 under Kidd to rank 6th in the NBA in rating, and that, combined with Doncic being on an absolute tear lately, has been enough to win games. The Mavericks have proven they can get it done away from home during this surge, taking down Brooklyn, Boston, and Golden State all on the road in the last few games. The outcome of this one depends a lot on whether Embiid can suit up or not, so the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams are better on the defensive side of the ball, with Philadelphia ranking a solid 10th in rating and 11th in effective field goal percentage allowed. Dallas is quickly improving with Dinwiddie, but still only a mediocre shooting team. And the Mavericks don't figure to get any second chance opportunities, as they have struggled on the glass. This season, the 76ers are 36-30-2 in hitting the under this season, and they play at a pace of 97.6, which ranks 29th in the NBA. Dallas, meanwhile, play at a pace of 96.9, which ranks 30th, while they are 43-24-2 in hitting the under. In Philadelphia's last 6 games, they have gone under 220 points, while the Mavericks' last 6 games are averaging just 208 ppg. These teams went way under the number in the first meeting, and with the way both defenses are playing, there will be a similar result here. Both teams will slow the game down and be patient with their shots, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus Atlanta Hawks. It's an interconference battle on the hardwood between a team solidly in the playoff picture and one fighting to keep their spot down in Atlanta. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the road as they travel to face the Atlanta Hawks Friday night. Memphis rolled to a 135-102 victory on the road over Indiana in their previous contest Tuesday night. Atlanta wilted late and fell 116-106 on the road against Charlotte in their previous game Wednesday night. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Hawks own a 31-20 advantage, including a 132-100 road win in the first matchup this season back on November 26, 2021. The Grizzlies humiliated the Indiana Pacers all night long in a 135-102 win, playing without Ja Morant. Memphis dominated throughout, leading by as many as 37 in the third quarter before settling for a 104-70 lead after 3 quarters. Coach Taylor Jenkins said before the game he doesn't see Morant's back soreness as anything that will linger for multiple games. The Grizzlies are expecting to be back at full strength for this one, as Ja Morant is on track to return to the lineup after going through practice on Thursday. Contrastingly, the Hawks could be seriously shorthanded as John Collins is already out, while Trae Young and Danilo Gallinari are both questionable. Both teams are coming into this one with a bit of momentum, but the Grizzlies are clearly the team in better shape and they will be buoyed by the return of their all-star guard. The Atlanta Hawks are capable of getting up for games like this, but they're inconsistent as all hell and not a club I'm thrilled to back against respectable teams. The Memphis Grizzlies not only win at a crazy rate, but they cover numbers left and right. And that includes being 24-12 against the spread on the road. Whether Morin suits up for this game remains to be seen, but it's hard to bet against a Grizzlies team that has won 8 of their last 9 games against Eastern Conference foes. Take Memphis to win and cover. The Grizzlies are 21-8 against the spread in their last 29 road games, and I think that trend continues here. Memphis Grizzlies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Hawks come into this matchup with Memphis holding on to the 10th seed in a loaded Eastern Conference. They hold a significant lead, so they are almost guaranteed a playoff spot as long as they don't completely melt down during the final month. Both teams rank middle of the pack in pace, but with Ja Morant questionable and likely to miss the game. This matchup should feature more of a defensive mindset. The total number has gone under in 4 of Atlanta's last 6 games and 11 of their last 16 games facing the Grizzlies. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Portland Trail Blazers versus Brooklyn Nets. The Portland Trail Blazers travel to the Barclays Center for an inter-conference road matchup with the Brooklyn Nets tonight. The Blazers are watching their playoff hopes dwindle, falling 1.5 games back of the play-in tournament. The Nets dropped their last game 113-111 to the Dallas Mavericks. The Trail Blazers are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The Nets are 5-21-1 against the spread in their last 27 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 12-5-1 in Nets' last 18 overall. The under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Nets will again be without Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, and Seth Curry, but they will be so disappointed with their last loss, and they should have no trouble running past this severely short-handed Trail Blazers lineup who have gotten blown out 3 times in their last 5 games. This is a lot of points to lay with a Brooklyn Nets team at home that won't have Kyrie. But this line is an indication of just how bad things are in Portland. The Portland Trail Blazers are not only piling up the losses, but they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 22 points while shooting 41.4% from the field. The line is quite hefty, but I'm backing the Nets to get the job done behind a big game from Durant. So the Brooklyn Nets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Seth Curry missed his 3rd straight game, but coach Steve Nash said he expected the guard to play Friday against Portland. The Nets looked a bit sluggish playing without Kyrie Irving on Wednesday, but the addition of Seth gives them an added body out on the perimeter to give Durant someone to feed off the double team. Portland is trotting out a poor defensive lineup, so the Nets should be able to drop at least 120 on a bunch of G-Leaguers. The total number has gone over in 13 of Brooklyn's last 18 games. Portland is 27th in the NBA in points allowed at 114 points per game, while Brooklyn is 19th in points allowed at 112 points per game. Brooklyn has scored 132, 129, 110, 150, and 113 points in its last 5 for an average of 127 points per game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.